Hi, welcome to Nepal Digital Education. Today in this video series we are going to start the numericals of heat of class 10. But we have already solved the problem number 1 to problem number 6 in the previous video. So let us look at the problem number 7. Study the given figure and answer the following question. So we have this diagram a and B. In A we have 10 kg of water at 60 degrees Celsius, and in B we have 5 kg of water at 80 degrees Celsius. So we have here two beaker A B. No? So what is the direction of heat and why? So we know heat always flow from higher temperature to lower temperature. So here the temperature is 80 and in A 60. So heat always flow from high to low. So here heat flow from B to A, B to A, because B has 80 degrees Celsius and A has 60 degrees Celsius. So heat always flow from high temperature to low temperature. So our answer is B, because heat always transfer from high temperature to low temperature. And what will be the equilibrium temperature if a stopper is open assuming there is no heat gain? So here in B we have 5 kg and 80 degrees Celsius. Suppose this is hot water, 5 kg, temperature is 80 and a specific heat capacity of water is 4200 joule per kg degree Celsius. And here we have in A we have 10 kg of water at 60 degrees Celsius. So 10 kg, here 60 degrees Celsius temperature is, and a specific heat capacity is same 4200, and let the final temperature be what? T. Here it is also related to principle of calorimetry, because this higher temperature lost the heat and this lower temperature cold water gain the heat. So we have heat loss equal to heat gain. So heat lost by hot water, and heat gained by cold water. So we have heat equation Q equal to ms dt. So m1 s1 dt1, here m2 s2 and dt2, and we have this both s are same, so it will be cancelled, and we have m1 dt1 equal to m2 dt2. So mass is 5 and change in temperature, so it changes from 80 to T, and here we have 10 and change in temperature T to 60 degrees Celsius, because it what? Gain heat. Just solve it. 80 minus T, here 10 divide 5, it is in what? Multiplication, so it comes in what? Division, into T minus 60, here 5 to the 10, so it become 80 minus T equal to 2T minus, here 2 into 60 become 120, then it become 80 plus 120, bring this 120 this side, just separate the constant and variable, plus T, then it become 200 equal to 3T. So 200 divide 3 equal to T. It is in multiplication, so it comes in what? Division. So just divide it. 200 divide 3, it becomes 66.66 degree Celsius. So this is the required temperature if a stopper is opened assuming there is no heat gain or loss in the system. Let us look at the next problem, problem number 8. What will happen if oil is used in hot water bag instead of water? Explain with reason. If oil is used in a hot water bag instead of water, simply it loses its temperature faster than water because it has what? Oil has low specific heat capacity than water, so it simply loses its temperature faster than water. Yes, next, hot water of mass 10 kg at 90 degrees Celsius is cooled for taking bath by mixing 20 kg of water at 20 degrees Celsius. What is the final temperature of the water? Let the final temperature be T. So we have hot water and cold water, and the mass of hot water M1 is 10, temperature of hot water T1 is 90, and specific heat capacity of water is 4200, and mass of cold water M2 is 20 and temperature is 20. Mass is 20 and temperature is 20. So it is related to principle of calorimetry. So simply hot water loses the heat and this cold water gain the heat. So according to principle of calorimetry, we have heat loss equal to heat gain. So simply here heat loss by hot water and heat gained by cold water. So we have heat equation Q equal to ms dt. So m1 s1 dt 1, and here m2 s2 and dt 2. So this both yes will cancel because the specific heat capacity of water is same in both cases, so it will be cancelled, and we have m1. So m1 is 10 kg and change in temperature, so it loses its temperature from 90 to T. Here m2 is given 20 and temperature is T2, it become 20. Just solve it. 90 minus T, it is in multiplication, so it comes in division. 20 divide 10 into T minus 20. So here 90 minus T equal to 10 to the 20, so it become 2 T minus 20. 90 minus T equal to, just multiply 2 into T, 2T, and here 2 into 20, 40. Just separate the constant and variable. 90 plus 40, bring 40 this side. Here 2T plus T. So it become 90 plus 40. Just add 90 plus 40, it become 130 equal to 2 plus 1T, 3T. So here 130 divide 3, it is multiplication, so it comes in what? Division. So the value of T become, divide 130 divide 3, it become 43.33 degrees Celsius. So this is the required temperature. So this is the required final temperature of the water. So let us look at the problem 9. Wind blows toward land from the sea during daytime and toward sea from land at night. Why? It is also called what? Sea breeze and land breeze. No? So sea breeze occur at day and land breeze occur at night because water has maximum specific heat capacity than sand. Due to it, or at day, sand of land is heated faster than water and the air above it become less dense by its expansion. So due to that, air above the sea being denser blow toward the land and it cause what? Sea breeze. But at night it is just reverse of sea breeze. No, at night the sea water cools slowly but sand cool faster. Now the air above the sea water become less dense and that above the land is denser. Thus, air over land move toward the sea and land bridge occur. So this is the diagram. So the specific heat capacity of land is what? Less than the water. So at daytime, the land get heated more quickly than the sea, and the air above the land get heated and rises up to fulfill the space of warm air. The cold air from sea move toward the land. Whereas at night, the land get cooler than sea, and the air above the sea rises up, and to fulfill the space of air above sea, the cooler air from the land moves toward the sea surface. So this diagram clear the concept of sea bridge and land bridge. So let us look at the problem. 500 gram and 1000 gram water is kept in two beakers. If 10 to the power 5 joule heat is gained by water in both beaker, calculate the difference in temperature of each. So we have two cases. First case, mass is 500 gram, Q is 10 to the power 5, and second case, mass is 1000 gram and Q is same. And here we have water, so a specific heat capacity in both cases same, 4200 joule per kg degree Celsius. So first of all, find dt in first case and also find d2 in second case, then just subtract dt1 and dt2, then we will get what? Required difference of temperature of first and second case. So first of all, change this into kg. So 500 gram divide 1000, so it become, just divide it, 500 divide 1000, so it become 0.5 kg, and here divide with 1000, so it become what? 1 kg. So we have heat equation Q equal to ms dt. So here in this case, here we have m1 dt1 and Q and S is same. So we have Q 10 to the power 5 and mass is 0.5 and specific heat capacity is 4200, and we have to first find the dt1. So 10 to the power 5 means 1 2 3 4 5 0, and here just multiply it, 0.5 into 4200, so it become 2100 into dt1. So 1 2 3 4 5 divide 2100 equal to dt1. So it is in multiplication, so it comes in what? Divide. So just divide it, and our required dt1 is 47.61 degree Celsius. Just solve second case. In second case, again we have heat equation Q equal to ms dt, and here we have mass 2 and dt 2, and Q and S are same. The value of Q is 10 to the power 5, mass is 1 kg, specific heat capacity 4200, and we have to find the d2. Then solve it. 1 2 3 4 5 divide 4200, just multiply it, 1 into 4200, so it comes in division here dt2, so just divide it, and the value of dt2 is 23.8 80 degree Celsius. So we have to find the temperature difference. So let the temperature difference be dt. So dt equal to dt1 minus dt2. So 47.61 degrees Celsius minus 23.80 degrees Celsius. Just subtract it, and the required value is 23.81 degree Celsius. So this is the required temperature. So thank you for watching this video.